Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to another video from King Jiffy Goats. The internet hums with a sinister pulse, its dark corners alive with whispers of plagued moth, a name that slithers through the digital underbelly in a dim-lit room. His monitor grows like a cursed artifact, casting jagged shadows across the walls, plastered with crime scene Polaroids. Once just a voice narrating horror since 2011, he's become something else. A YouTube specter, thriving on the screams of the helpless. His channel a grotesque theater of true crime and gore. His laughter, sharp and hyena-like, echoes through the videos of unspeakable violence, mocking the pain of victims, even children, as millions watch, enthralled yet repulsed. Tonight, the air in his room is thick, oppressive, the bulb above flickering like a dying star. Plagued Moth, hunched over his keyboard, uploads another video. His smug tagline, the most controversial commentary on YouTube, oozing through the speakers. But the screen glitches, freezing on a frame of his own face, eyes hollow, grinning unnaturally. The audio warps. A child screamed from a video he cackled at, looping endlessly louder, clawing at his ears. Just a bug, he snarls, but his voice trembles. He's no stranger to controversy. His Patreon, a digital den where he peddled uncensored gore for $5, collapsing after that creepy rating exposed its open gates, accusing him of serving horrors to minors. Slime Beast, the relentless creepypasta scribe, dug deeper, unearthing Moth's careless dance with forbidden content, whispering to clips too vile to name, like Daisy Destruction, that Moth swore he never touched. Yet allegations cling like damp rot, claims of sharing audio, profiting off suffering, each denial met with a smirk that only fuels this fire. The monitor pulses now, a message scrolling itself in red. You laughed at their pain. His mouse locks. The cursor drags itself to a video he didn't make, footage of him, recorded in this very room, gesturing carelessly toward his kids while narrating atrocities. Who's doing this, he hisses, spinning to find no camera, no explanation. The shadows shift, coiling into shapes, faces of victims from his videos, their eyes black voids, mouths stretched in silent wails. That creepy reading's voice cackles through the static, accusing him of endangering lives, of crossing lines no one should cross. Slime Beast's meticulous words follow, each syllable a blade. You used their suffering for clout. Moth's ban, YouTube's hammer in 2024, his Patreon ruin, the false DMCA's flash on the screen like accusations carved in stone. He'd fought back, doxing Slime Beast, flinging unsubstantiated and baseless claims of their own darkness. But no one believed him. The internet had turned. His fans were dwindling, replaced by a chorus demanding justice. The room shrinks, the walls throbbing like a living thing. The power cord lashes out, wrapping his wrist, pulling him toward the screen. Stop it! But the faces multiply. Children, victims, critics, chanting his name in a guttural hymn. Plagued Moth, Plagued Moth, Plagued Moth. His tagline verses a demonic growl. Commentary controversial, most the. His own laughter, that hyena cackle, booms from nowhere, mocking him now. The shadows lunge, clawing at his chair, their whispers venomous. You built this script. You profited from us. His channel, live without his touch, streams this nightmare to thousands, their comments flooding, This is what you deserve. The bulb explodes, plunging the room into darkness, but the screen burns brighter, his reflection, twisted eyes hollow, mouth laughing, forever trapped in the horror he created. Outside, the internet hums on, but Plagued Moth is gone, swallowed by the shadows he summoned. His empire of Scream, now his internal cage. Though the ending of the story may not be factual, and Plague Moth continues to make channel after channel ban evading, one thing is for sure. This man has spent a legacy of being vile on YouTube and constantly avoiding all criticism levied against him. What will be the true future for Plague Moth? These are the questions we must ask ourselves. Until next time, make sure to like and subscribe, and join me on another wonderful rabbit hole in the future. Farewell for now, and stop gooning in the closet.
Ever seen Daisy's Destruction?
No, I have not, thank God.
Do you know what it is?
No, you have.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah, you have seen it.
No. Do you know what it is?
You have seen it, by the way.
Okay, sure.
Even if it wasn't taken from someone like, a Sophie girl, like where they have child porn that they're distributing and blackmailing people and shit with it, that's beyond fucked up. Oh my god, there's an actual question in there? Holy shit. No way. The most disturbing topic I've actually covered? Hard to say, I guess. Probably the TikTok child porn thing. And then actually take that back. That was pretty bad, but the most recent, the Sophie Ryan thing, that's probably the worst because there's actual, I had to see some fucked shit for that one. Basically, TikTok is like, the shit will get shared on there and it gets removed quickly, but the problem is it pops up in what is called your For You page, which is like your feed, like your Facebook feed, your news page, and it plays automatically no matter what. That's how I found out about this shit, and in the last video specifically, I saw censored versions of this, thankfully. In the original TikTok, incident that I reported on, I was reporting content that I saw, so inadvertently, yes, but it's not like I'm keeping shit and keeping on my computer editing it. I don't have to go through anything like that. I wouldn't do these videos like that.
It's just bad. It's cringy. And it's just messed up to see a lot of stuff. There was a lot of stuff. That's why I made that child porn video thing, exposing that, because that was a huge thing. Huge, and it was for a week straight. You couldn't even change your profile picture on there a while ago. They'd black you out or gray you out or whatever. And I finally got to change mine, but people were already starting to spread shit around, and now it's basically just gore again. Gore is one thing. I'm desensitized to that, and I did that intentionally through an edgy phase in my teens. It ended up paying off because shock sites don't shock me anymore. It's kind of oh, okay. But it's different when it's something like that, especially as a parent, even when I wasn't a parent. I swear to God, I know. And I never thought, I've never been one with keeping up with trends. I've been very anti-trend. But having to see that much of children, it was bad. I stopped reporting it. I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't take looking at it anymore. And it was just fucking disgusting. And these kids are sharing that around. It's okay, that's a felony. And you're exploiting a child whether you know it or not. And it's fucked up. So being in 2020 at the time, because I think that's what it was, just before the new year this was really happening, and having to see so much of that shit, it's holy fuck. I mean, that gap between years here is crazy. When this was common, this is not common. This is supposed to be something that's insanely illegal and bad, and you can't just find it. If anybody remembers LimeWire, that was the only time that I have ever had an incident where shit like that popped up, or I've been able to, or had to see that. And I was 13 at the time, so it didn't faze me too much then, and realized, I wasn't fully grasping what I was looking at. I was just okay, I wanted a Korn album, which is very true. I was very into Korn back then, not a porn video. The LimeWire was fucked up. It's what the fuck is happening? There was a girl going on live on TikTok, which you have to have 1,000 subscribers to do. And she was 13. She gave out her first and middle name, where she lived. There was she had 500 fucking middle-aged men in her comments saying the most disgusting things, and she was just queefing. Yep. That was a thing.